But anyway, you can catch me any day sipping vodka, saying what I say on Straight from the K. Riverdale, Jonesboro, Georgia. Yes, it's straight from the K. And I am doing delivery like your Instacart, your Kroger, who else? Your DoorDash. But we doing beauty supply. So look, if you need your beauty supplies delivered to you, hit me up. Hit me up my website. It's on the below in the description down there. So hit me and then I deliver. I don't work all day. So and beauty supply not open all day. So hey, you gotta get it in, get it in early, and I'll let you know when I can get it to you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Click like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Hey, I was thinking, you know what? It's us African Americans, and it could be, it ain't gonna just be. Uh-oh, sorry y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put something together. You see this? So I'm multitask a lot. So anyway, as African Americans and Afro Latinos and any brown person, anything with some brown skin, I put it like that in America because you're gonna get pulled over. You need, you know what? I was just thinking, you need your Bible and your Constitution. You need to know your. Let me tell you something. The Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth Amendment is very important to know. The Fifth Amendment is your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. The Sixth Amendment, right to a speedy trial, and the Fourth Amendment stops that issue where there's no probable cause to search and seize your belongings, as far as your place you're dwelling at in your car. Something has to happen where there's probable cause. Probable cause is, let me explain. I pull up to you and I smell marijuana. That's probable cause. That means I need to get in your car. Or I pull up to you, you don't have any insurance. I have ran your tag. I pull up to you and your tag is not correct. That's probable cause. So I'm gonna talk to black people right now. Cause we good for that and then we wouldn't get mad. You gotta come out fully right. I don't know what world or utopia or what beautiful, perfect world you think gonna happen one day. I don't see that happening. I was always raised to believe to stay straight. So stay straight. Meaning that staying straight. Now staying straight don't mean you ain't gonna nothing gonna happen. I'm saying you have a right. Your Fourth Amendment right of illegal search and seizure. So it has to be probable cause. Probable cause is they have seen something, heard something, smelt something in your car, or your place. I can call somebody out here and just talk to them at the door. But if marijuana smell is coming all the way out to the front door, then they got probable cause to come in here and do a search and seizure. You understand me? So you want to reduce search and seizure and probable cause. That's what you want to reduce. So you need to know your Fourth Amendment right, your Fifth Amendment right, and your Sixth Amendment right. The Fifth Amendment right is what everybody knows about the Miranda. The Miranda warning is what brought about the Fifth Amendment right, knowing that you can shut up, don't say a thing, and wait till your lawyer come, or wait till one's appointed for you, so you can do that. But at the end of the day, know your rights. Please, y'all, Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth. The Bill of Rights is the first 10. So you really need to know your 10. I know most of y'all can't even sit there and remember your last name or your social security number. You still asking your mama for your social security number. Don't be that person asking your mama for your social security number. Something's wrong. If you still asking your mama for your social security number, you don't know your social security number, you need to get it. Because at the end of the day, that's your brand number. That's not her number. And she shouldn't even have it. Guess what? She'll still be claiming you forever and ever and ever. Amen. So, pay up. Learn about at least your fourth, fifth, and sixth. Your First Amendment. Let's see. Your Second Amendment. Your First Amendment is your right for freedom of speech. Your Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. That's the one that we fight for a lot. And that's NRA. They real big on that. I'm big on it. Because, baby, kink, I'm packing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, if you don't believe in that, that's the right to bear arms. First Amendment is the right for freedom of speech. You know what, third one? I don't know. I ain't even remember that one. I just know first, second, and third. Oh, no, first, second, fourth, fifth, and sixth. I know the Eighth Amendment is about your rights for unlawful punishment. Cruel and unusual punishment. That's what it is. Cruel and unusual punishment. So, a lot of people like to use that one when it comes to being in jail. And Junior said he been in a cell and he bleeding and he been sitting there all this time. Ain't nobody seen about him. Ain't nobody seen about my son. Huh? And then, guess what they like to use that one for? This will make me upset. The Eighth Amendment is used a lot when it comes to people who like to mess with children and stuff. And then when we want to think about doing chemical castration over here in America, it is illegal, and it is legal. I want to make sure I say it correctly because I have a weird way of talking. It is legal in California, chemical castration. That means, the person don't have those urges, when they see something. At the end of the day, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, you cannot tell nobody what they attracted to. If you attract the kids, you attract the kids. And something wrong with you. Don't sit and tell me you need to use your Eighth Amendment for that. Now, the Eighth Amendment is there for a lot of different reasons. Like, even when there's time to be put to death. A lot of people are put to death, but then they take a long time to get put to death. Or, if they're going to go through the electric chair or with the IV because of cruel and unusual punishment. They'll use that. Because if the person has any kind of discomfort while they're dying, then, or they have witnessed other people having discomfort, like they inject you with something, and then your heart start breathing, but your heart start beating, but you're still breathing, or you're still breathing, but your heart start beating, or you can't get air or something. It got to be systematic. It got to be correct. You know what I mean? In your way of death. But you've been sentenced to death, though. But anyway, not my battle. I'm just telling you, Eighth Amendment is really used around that area for people who've been sentenced. So you wonder why this person ain't dead yet. This person got the death penalty. I'm talking about victims, people who have been victimized, and they're looking like they person got the death penalty 20 years ago. And why they ain't dead? They ain't gonna be dead. They're gonna keep on appealing. First of all, they got appealed. Okay, that's in your Constitution as well. That way you don't read it, you don't know. You just be looking stupid and mad for no reason. What happens is they have, according to the Constitution, they have 8 appeals to the appellate court to get that together. That takes time. So that person can sit. That's why you see them on the news at midnight. It might come across your news at midnight or 11:30. They out here. People are saying that they shouldn't kill them, and we're waiting on the last call from the governor to see if they're gonna die. It's because they have all those rights. They're gonna exercise all their rights. You trying to die? They ain't trying to die. You know what I'm saying? They trying to exercise all their rights. Unless somebody just say, now you get a real devil that's like, hey, I'm ready to meet my maker, take me out right now. Then that's another person. But most people gonna try to exercise every right of their Constitution to stay alive. So that's why it's taking so long to die. That's taking so long to put them down. I think they should be. You know what? Someone gonna be mad, but I feel like it's certain things in certain situations that you can't change, and this is what I'm talking about right now. If you abuse kids, you like children. That's what you like. That's what you like. You turned on by kids, and guess what? At the end of the day, you need to be put down. I don't see what feeding you in jail gonna do for us. And I said it. I own it. Yes, I did. And I hate I'm gonna say that because at the end of the day, like I said, I got obligations to other situations. So my public opinion sometimes can hurt me. But I said it. I don't see what we need to keep you for. If you gotta, who changes what they like? I like pizza. I still like pizza. I like pizza since I was a little girl. Do I not like pizza no more? I like the men I like. I like a certain type of man. I like certain flowers. I like certain scents. Do that change? They don't change. You can't change nobody about what they like and what they turned on about. That person turned on. They turned on. They turned on by what they turned on by. So at the end of the day, and then you can do about that. But then they didn't. So a little chemical castration ain't gonna help. Hurt. We ain't cutting the whole thing out. We just talking about bringing them down and reducing their urges. What's attracting them? Because you like children. And at the end of the day, this every day on around my house, I see more and more people popping up on my app, letting me know I got a pedophile here, a pedophile there, pedophile here, pedophile there, pedophile everywhere. It's almost like a song. It's too much, and they're gonna be everywhere because a lot of people got problems. This, America got too many what you call it, mental problems. But we ain't gonna go down there. This video is not about that, so we're not talking about mental problems. Not yet. It's coming though, because it's very serious, especially in the black community. So we act like that don't exist. But anyway, that's what I was talking about. It don't make any sense. But learn your Bill of Rights. If you can learn if you could just learn the one, first 1 and 2. They talk about that all the time on the news. So your first one is your freedom of speech, so you can talk. A lot of people do not have freedom of speech. Believe that. Don't take it for granted. We can sit here and act like we don't want to kneel. We want to kneel when the flag is going up and everything. But at the end of the day, I know a lot of places call it propaganda, and in China and different places like that, you cannot have freedom of speech. You cannot have freedom of speech. You understand me? So we have freedom of speech. You get to run your mouth and say what you want to say. And that's why people like us can march. We exercise it all the time when we marching. Freedom of speech. That's our freedom of speech. And the people who oppose us, they come out with their freedom of speech. They have the right to do what they do, because it's freedom of speech. That is the first. This is our first constitutional right. Number 2 is right to bear arms. We need the right to bear arms. I don't know if y'all paying attention, but things look a little slick around here sometimes. That happens where we be no arms and they come in the house dragging you out the house. So you need to bear arms. It's a lot of people. But you know what my opinion about that situation is? Most people, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing. Please don't get mad at me. But most people who do the mass shooting, and I'm going to say it. I hope you two don't get rid of me. But those people have a house full of guns. Like, they family own guns. They have a major access to guns. People who do like mass shooting. People who get up and say, I'm going to shoot up a school or my job or something like that. It don't be that, black, what his name, Ray on the street getting one gun. It's somebody who usually have a gun. They usually have a gun safe. You know what I mean? This whole family have it. And he could just go home and get guns. And he like, F you, mommy, and F you, these kids. He goes around and have a whole good time. He or she. Now, it's not always that, and I'm not finna sit here and do what is done to us by putting somebody in the category. But it is what it is. Pay attention. So, all these guns, I believe the right to bear arms, believe me. I believe in the right to bear arms. That's me. But, okay, so you can be mad. Please don't dislike me or whatever. But if you do, it's fine. I understand. But I believe in right to bear arms. I think you should protect yourself. It is not hurtful. It's mental. It's mental health. Anything can kill anybody. I can take a knife and go out here if I'm crazy and kill everybody. Just stab up the street. I stay at a bus stop. If I get out if I just ain't, I'm going real all the way crazy, I can go up and just stab all the kids at the bus stop. But I'm not gonna do that. Who gonna do that? Because I'm not mentally unstable. Unstable. But some people are. You know what I mean, far as with guns. But you don't know, because they've been quiet probably for 20 years. They ain't say nothing. And then all of a sudden today, get up today, young lad, and get up and obey all traffic laws and brush your teeth and put all your clothes on, but get all those 3 guns out the house and go shoot at somebody. Come on now. That's not typical. That's people who got problems. That's people, and usually they have an arsenal of guns already at home. Checking them and delaying them 15, 20 years or 15, 20 days or 30 days to get a gun. Those people already have access to guns, usually, from what I see. They usually have guns and bombs. When the people go in their house, they be having bombs and everything ready. They ain't even let you know what they had. They was ready. They was gonna do some other stuff. Like today, I'm going to go here, and then tomorrow I'm going there, and then the third day I don't know why they think it's gonna be a third day, but in their eyes they feel like it's gonna be 3 days of attacking people. So you got to make the data match reality. But anyway, that's my opinion. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Like, subscribe. Also, you know I'm trying to have. I ain't even trying. It is what it is. The Jonesboro Riverdale area, I'm delivering to you. You want some beauty supplies in our local area, I will deliver. Of course, it's a fee, but like Instacart or anybody else. But you can check my website in the description. Please, please. Thank you. And eventually, it's gonna grow into more than that. But this is just the beginning. So get beauty supplies to us. We like the #1 consumers of beauty supplies, so it needs to be brought to us, and somebody needs to see about it. So at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. You understand what I'm saying? And it's straight from the cave. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell at the bottom. You want to get alerts when I upload a video. I appreciate you.